Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube. My name is Nur Muhammad from NM Watch, and I'm back with 5 best straps for this particular watch, which is the Seiko Orange Mohawk, or the reference number for this piece is SRP589K1, right? So a quick dimension check for this watch. It is a 45 millimeters in diameter from here to here, and a lug to lug of 51 millimeters from here to here, and 13.5 thickness if you don't include this Mohawk thingy, right? 13.5, but if you include this bezel extension, it's gonna be about 14 millimeters tall with a lug width of 22 millimeters, right? So since this is a big watch size, so of course the strap is gonna be 22 millimeters. It would look funny if it has a 20 millimeters, but yeah, still a nice width that you can easily find alternative straps, right? So the goal of this video is that if you have this watch, right, or something similar to this, I might give you a few suggestions, right, so that you might want to use if you don't want to buy a new watch but you want that new watch look, right? So strapping, changing out straps is one of the way, right? So before we do that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my Zelos Swordfish 40mm, so an awesome micro brand. So this is a smaller watch, but of course this one is a bigger watch, right? The watch originally came to me. I borrowed it from my buddy Mr. Juan Layton in this OEM rubber strap, which is super duper uncomfortable, but that is where another uncomfortable straps came in, right? So this one is I think they are using a TPU rubber, so you can easily get this from AliExpress and stuff. So yeah, it's very stiff, like you can see that but still a nice option if you want that marine master look to it, because we have this, these little pyramids here, or ridges, or whatever that you want to call it, but it does give it a that Marine Master 300 look, right? So we have this single keeper here in, of course, in TPU rubber, but quite annoying and scratch and easily scratched polish keeper here. So yeah, let's put it on the wrist and see how it looks on my 6.75-inch wrist. Right, so let's take this Zelos Swordfish and put it over there, and we should put it back. Oh, you can see that the strap is very stiff. I am on the 4th hole, so I could go to the 3rd hole, but it's since it's gone, it's quite stiff. So yeah, I go for this a much more loose application, right? So you can see that there are tons of materials left here, so definitely not for small wristed guys. So you can see there are tons of holes here, and yep, very you can easily, people with up to 8.5-inch wrist can still use this strap, right? So the cost of ownership if you want to get this from AliExpress or something similar, will be around less than 10 bucks. So but yeah, if you don't mind the stiffness of the strap, then this is one option that is available, right? So that is strap number 1. Let's go to strap number 2, which is another strap from from AliExpress. So this time around it is this Shark Mesh bracelet, and I've paired it with another aftermarket buckle, which has this mill scissor clasp here, and both of the strap and also the buckle cost around $10, and for me this is good. But of course you have to remind yourself that you have to cut this thing so that it would fit your wrist, right? So I've made a video talking about how to cut this mesh bracelet, but yeah, still a great option, but you need to have some patience, because you have to cut this thing, and it's quite annoying if you are not patient enough, right? So of course you could always go for the ones that is already fitted to your wrist, to your wrist size, but yeah, that would cost more, maybe around 20 bucks. But yeah, I wanted to show you that there are a few options that is okay, or cheaper if you want to do it yourself, right? So this is how it looks on my 6.75-inch wrist. This mesh bracelet looks, how to say this, looks manly, right? So, and yeah, I think it complements the look of this Seiko Prospex Samurai, right? So let's go to strap number 3. Okay, next up is this leather strap. So yeah, I know. Some people might say, "Hey, leather strap is not for divers watch," but you know what? It looks cool in my opinion. So this one is a, what do you call this brush? No, tan. No, yeah, it is a tan colorway, but there is a bit of what do you call this? Burnt look to it. A burnt tan look to this one. It has this double stitching up top, and we have these fixed keepers here and a movable keeper here, and again similar stitching here, and there is no BluShark sign buckle here unfortunately, but yep, there's no sign at the back as well, but still this is available from BluSharkStraps.com. Quick release pins here in both sides, so yeah, it looks cool in my opinion. We have this rough edge finishing to add that vintagey look, and yep, for me, I have no issues using a leather strap on divers. So if you guys are like me and like to change around a few things, yeah, this might be an option for you guys. So this is how it looks on my 6.75 inch wrist. So people with maybe 6.5 inch up to 7.5 inch can still use this strap. So if you guys if your wrist is smaller or bigger than that, so yeah, you might have an issue, but still ask Joe if they have anything longer than this or shorter than this, right? So this is strap number 3, and let's go to strap number 4, and here is where we need I really do appreciate these quick release pins, because you can easily take out a strap and put it back on, right? So the next one is an FKM rubber strap from DIY Watch Club, right? So there's a D logo there. So I received this together with my DIY Watch Club D02 dive watch, right? So awesome strap, and this FKM rubber strap really feels high quality, right? So that we have it is, oh okay, so I put it the wrong end, so sorry guys. Okay, so that is where I should put it in the first place, and doing this from behind the camera is quite annoying, to be honest, right? So let's just put it at the end, and boom, you've got yourself a nice looking, a simple looking rubber strap. So we have this curve here, and we have this simple what do you call this, step down surface here, right? So, and we have of course an escape area here, so that when you wear it, your sweat can get through all these holes. So that is a good design, but of course on this side, yeah, your sweat will still stuck down there. All right, so good. Two movable keeper here, and with this brush buckle, so nice done there. And the most important thing about this FKM rubber strap is that they won't collect dust or lint, and that is why I appreciate them. I appreciate these straps better. On my wrist, on the third hole, so people with maybe 7.5 or even 8 inch wrist can still use this strap, and I think they are available for about, I think, $20 US on their website. But yeah, still, of course, I will leave a link down below if you want to get yourself one of these, or their excellent do-it-yourself watch modding kit, right? So that is strap number 4, and let's go to strap number 5, which is, like I've mentioned before in so many videos before this one, I just love this vulcanized rubber strap from BorealisWatch.com, right? So these things are sold, I think, somewhere around $25 US a few years back, maybe 5 or 6 years back, but recently they are back in stock with an increased price of $45 US, guys. That's quite steep for the exact same thing, but you know what, ever since COVID have struck the world, so everything goes up in price. So I think, yeah, maybe they have to increase the price for whatever reason that we don't know, but still, even at that price point of $45 US, this is still a good option if you want something that looks like an ISO frame strap, but you don't really want to pay $100 or more for those things, and this is one of the options available, right? So what I do like about this strap is that we have these big holes here, and we have these holes here that, you know, the distance or the pitch between the holes are very close together, so you're not gonna have that too big, or sorry, too loose or too tight situation. There is always strap the holes that is usable for you, and yeah, very nice. At the back we have this ridges here, ribs here, so that when it is on your wrist, your heavy for example, this watch here is quite heavy, so your heavy watch will not flop around on your wrist. And we have these two keepers here with that chunky buckle, which is not that big, just a nice size band for something that, you know, is looks like this this isoframe style strap, right? So I'm normally, if I want to wear it tight, I'm on the 4th hole, so people with maybe 6.5 inch wrist still can use this strap. But if you guys have smaller wrist than that 6.5, maybe you need to use this big hole, right? So getting through the holes, you have two keepers here, one to hold at this point and one to hold at this point. So very nice and easy. And yeah, I just love this particular strap, especially on dive watches. And in fact, I think I bought another two in blue colorway, right? So there you have it, guys. 5 pairs or 5 different straps that you might want to consider for your Seiko Orange Mohawk, or if you have something that is 45 millimeters and is in orange color, so maybe these are a few options that is available for you to get that new watch look, right? So if you guys like this type of video, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you soon next. Bye bye.